The old saying goes, no guts, no story. There's your guts. Here comes the story. Hey guys, welcome to another edition of Antler Adrenaline. The date's November 20th, 2014. Well, not today, but it was. I woke up that morning to go hunting and never imagined what kind of day it was going to be. I had three things working against me that I knew of. Steep terrain, solo hunt, and a low battery on my camcorder. I battled all of these elements. I got a very terrible post-hunt interview for you guys, but this solo hunting stuff is pretty difficult. I'm finding out, firsthand this year. But with all that said, November 20th, 2014 was the best day of hunting of my life. You're about to find out why. This story is something that started last year, and I never in my wildest dreams imagined that it would end the way that it did. I got the deer. I'm not proud of the shot, but he was harvested and he was on the ground, and man, it was just unbelievable. And I'm so glad to be able to share this with you guys. So stick around, check it out, like us, subscribe to us, like us on Facebook, facebook.com/antleradrenaline. Give us a subscribe on our YouTube channel here, and here it goes, guys. Sorry for the post-hunt interview. I kind of cut my own head off and didn't really have the battery to redo the interview, so I had to deal with what I had. So thanks for your support, guys, and enjoy. Hey guys, November 20th here in Southwest Virginia. We'll try to get us a little bit of late rut action and get some more antlers on the ground for you guys. Got some pictures of a decent little buck coming through here, cruising, and we're hoping that he comes out today looking for maybe another hot doe or something. The peak rut is on. It's hit or miss right now. I mean, these bucks could be out. They could be out chasing right now, or they could be bedded down in the thickets tending their does, but hopefully we get lucky today and we're in the right place at the right time. Hopefully we get something good for you, and stick around, guys. Hey guys, the morning started off really slow for us that day. It was real windy, 20-25 mile an hour winds, blistering cold. Luckily I was in the cabin to keep me warm, but I didn't really know if I was going to see anything. The wind was just so terrible. Deer tend to bed down and things like that, but finally some action picked up. We had a couple does walk through. Squirrels and chipmunks started acting up, so started to get a feeling it was going to be a pretty good day. I'm sure all hunters have experienced it at one point in time or another. You get a trail camera picture of a big buck, you make that your target buck for the year, and everything you do centers around harvesting that buck. I got pictures of Bone Chiller last year. The last time I saw him was November 14th in person in the woods. I was bow hunting. It was muzzleloader season and archery season. I didn't trust my muzzleloader, so I'd taken my bow out that day and had no shot at him. I just had to watch him walk away. Since September of last year, I've gotten 3 pictures of this deer. He's a ghost. I thought to myself, there's no way you're ever going to get him. November 20th, I never imagined that I would get that chance. I had to apologize to this deer. I had no intentions of ending his story the way that it did. I have a sadness inside that this story is actually over. But I'm also hopeful that next year we'll start a new story.
Got a buck coming in. I'm not sure it would be big or not. Not sure if he's a shooter yet. He's coming right by here. Oh, he's a shooter.
Yeah, baby. Antler adrenaline, fellas. Woo! Yes, yes, yes. I spotted him come up out of this ridge over here to my left. Got the camera zoomed in on him. Deemed he was a shooter. He's a big buck. He's down. Man, I'm pumped. Woo! This is what we live for right here. This is what it is right here. I love being out here with nature. This is just awesome. I'm sorry if I'm yelling at you right now. My ears are ringing. That 270 packs a punch. Shooting out of this cabin. Oh my gosh. Man. This is the best connection you will ever get right here. Out in the woods with nature. I come out here. I think about family members that's passed. The people that's taught me how to hunt. It don't get no better than this right here. It don't get any better. David Peterson wrote a book called Heart's Blood. Nobody's read it yet. I strongly suggest you read it. But in this book, in the first chapter or two, he talks about hunting, and he says it's a geographical closeness. I'm less than a mile from my house right now. But spiritually, I am so far away. This is great. This is awesome. I'm pumped. Let's give him a few minutes. We'll go get our deer. Yeah. Well, as you guys can see, I put a terrible shot on him. He was down. That's what I was the most happy about. Couldn't stand for this deer to suffer, and I was really glad to put him on the ground. Started picking up the phone and calling my wife, called my brother-in-law, called everybody. I was excited. I was so pumped. I got my target buck finally. He's haunted my dreams for the past 2 years. Every day that I woke up hunting, it was like this was going to be the day. This was it right here. And I always came home empty-handed or with a smaller buck or a doe. I couldn't believe it was it. He was on the ground. It was amazing. It was the best day ever. Then I looked out the window of the cabin. He wasn't dead yet.
Alright, so I thought this deer was dead, but he's laying down right here beside the cabin looking at me. Let me see if I can get a picture for you guys. Hold on. Sorry. Man, that is not level at all. He's laying right there. I'm gonna have to cut there and put him out of his misery. I think. I hope not, but it's looking like I'm gonna have to. Man, he's a big deer. Big and wide. Big and wide. Alright guys, I'm gonna have to get out here and get this deer. Make sure we harvest him and he don't get away and suffer somewhere. Alright, stick around.
Well, I ended up not having to shoot again, but his will to survive, it fit his character so well. As much trouble as I've had chasing this deer for the last 2 years. He went 120 yards straight down a mountain. Huge boulders at the bottom. I didn't want to mess his rack up. Didn't want to take that chance because I am going to mount him. You know, his memory will live on forever. So I knew I had to drag him uphill. And it was kind of funny in my head that as much work as I put into this deer before harvesting him, I'm going to have to put in double the work after I've harvested him to drag him up this mountain because it was steep. But it was such an epic ending to an epic chapter of my life. And I'll never forget it. And I'm so glad to have had all this on video to be able to go back and watch this forever and relive the days that led up to this. Man, it was awesome. And guys, if harvesting your target buck, there's no better feeling as a hunter than to set your sights on a certain deer, work your butt off for it, and be able to succeed. It's an amazing feeling. Thank you guys for your support. Go on YouTube, give us a like and a subscribe. Give us a like on Facebook, facebook.com/antleradrenaline. Hopefully we can have more seasons for you guys. This is so much fun and I enjoyed it. And I mean, thanks again, guys. Well, we know we got him down, but we did get blood. So he's down here down the hill a little bit. We're gonna go here and look for him. Come on. Sorry. See where he's getting up through here. I hope I'm getting all this on camera. There's a lot of blood right there. Let's go find him. Alright guys, he's laying right there. He's down for now. He's still kicking and squirming a little bit. We're going to give him just a few more minutes to pass on, and then we'll go down there and get a post-hunt interview for you guys. Alright? Alright guys, I gave you most of the story already, but needless to say, I've been up here for about 3.5 hours or so. 4 hours, something, I don't know. This guy came in, down this holler here, left side of my cabin. He's by himself. And I zoomed in on him with the camera. I knew immediately he was a shooter. This is a buck that I've been chasing for 2 years. Nicknamed him Bone Chiller. I got real emotional earlier when I saw him. I put a lot of hard work into this deer. I'm really glad that I got him finally. He was able to put him on the ground. Hard work and patience, guys. That's what it's all about. So, I'm so happy. Antler adrenaline right here, guys, right here. Look at this monster, look at him. This is a good Southwest Virginia deer. Might not be a trophy in Iowa or Kentucky, but here, this is a big deer. We don't get them like this very often. Man. Appreciate it, guys. We got more to go. You know, I might be tagged out on my bucks, but you know, I've got other people that hunt with me that they haven't tagged out yet, so we'll have some more episodes for you guys. And appreciate all your support, guys. Thank God. Thank God for this deer. I've asked so many times up here hunting for this deer. I went back to the cabin to get my stuff, to get my knife and everything, to field dress him, and there's another buck and doe bedded down up there probably about 40 yards away from my cabin. It's been an insane day. Leffel Farms, I'd like to thank them. Man, I'm so stoked. This is awesome. Thank you, guys.